Hey, so what's up, everyone? So it's time for us to start considering what we're going to do about this bathroom. I think that's going to be the first place I start working on inside the house. And before everyone starts thinking I'm about to do a whole bunch of bathroom work without fixing the foundation, that is going to be incorporated in the bathroom remodel. It's just not feasible at the moment for me to consider just replacing the entire foundation on the house right now. I don't think that that's the way that I need to approach this. So what my plan is I'm going to start off with it in here. So I know that I need to remodel the bath. All right, there's a bunch of changes that need to happen in the bathroom. So I figure that the easiest way to go about doing this would be to tear the whole bathroom out. I don't know if I'll tear the sheetrock off the exterior walls since those are insulated, but like this closet right here, I'm going to totally tear that out. I'll tear the bathtub out. I'll take out this vanity. I'll take the toilet out. And then I think I'm going to pull the subfloor up so that I have it down to where I can actually get through the floor joist and get to the floor. And then at that point I can lift the room off the stem walls and knock those stem walls down and then dig a trench to pour my new footer and then stack up, build my new foundation walls in only this room. That way I'm not taking off a super daunting task of like lifting the whole house up or something. It would be lifting just this room up enough that I could get the weight off those stem walls and tear down and build new stem walls under just this room. This room is 9 foot this way by 8 foot this way, so that doesn't leave a whole lot of length of foundation wall that would have to be replaced, or a large portion of the house has to be picked up all at one time. Another reason why I think it's good to start in here is that the foundation walls are very low on this side. So I don't have a very tall wall to build or tear down. And also it makes sense to incorporate this in with the tearing out the floor process because it's so short on this side. I don't really think I could crawl underneath the floor on this side of the house and work inside of there. So it'll be nice having the floor pulled up. I can just work from above to do my foundation wall replacement, the entire process. The main thing that I want to get out of this video is some conversations going on about what I should do when I start adding pieces of the bathroom back in. So you can see the ceiling height issue in here, and I went back and forth for a long time about whether I should raise this exterior wall up and what all that would entail, and I've pretty much come to the conclusion that I do want to keep as much of this house, as much of the work in this house as I can minimal. I don't personally think that it's so bad that it needs to be torn down and a new house be built, and I'm also just not financially capable of doing something like that. So I think it would be cheaper for me to make this house solid with a new foundation and then do the necessary repairs to make it a nice livable space. It's livable in its condition that it's in right now. So raising the ceiling would be nice, but I think that would be an unnecessary expense because what would be involved in that, you'd have to raise this exterior wall about 2 feet to get the ceiling height in here above 7 foot at the low side. And then you're talking about tearing the whole roof off this side of the house and building a new roof, raising this wall up to match the new angle. I think that's getting in I think that's going a little bit too extreme on the repairs of this house. That is what I was kind of initially planning on, was to do something like that. But then I spent some time in here. The more time that I've spent in the house, then the more time I've spent in this bathroom, I'm starting to notice that it really doesn't bother me too much, because like, as long as I'm standing, I don't know how far the camera can see over here, but like right here is where the ceiling starts to hit my head. So that still leaves me, right here is 5 foot off that wall. And that's right where my head starts to hit. That still leaves a 5 foot by 9 foot area that I can comfortably walk around in, standing up full height. So I started thinking it would probably make more sense if I made this side of the room the storage area, instead of using up a lot of it. What you can't hardly see on camera right here is a big closet. And a lot of that closet from about here to here, which is probably 3 feet-ish, is being taken up by that closet when I could have like the sink right there. So since that has been getting used as storage, the idea that I have pretty much come up with, and what I think I would probably end up going with, would be rotating this bathtub to right here. And I don't particularly think it matters which side the shower head or drain is on. I'm open to opinions on that. But this tub that's right here is 5 feet overall. So if I go 5 feet off this wall, that puts me here which still leaves me off the door 2 feet. So that would leave me room to build a wall out right here and build this bathroom right here. This closet would be gone. And then I think from there, so this is the depth of this. We're just going off of this because I figure it'd probably end up with about a similar size tub. So that's 26 inches off the wall. So 26, that puts you about right here. That puts the edge of the bathtub right here. So you can imagine we would have this much room left to just scoot the toilet this way. Because bathtub's about right here. Put it here and just set the toilet right here against this wall. That way it's not back off in this hole and it's not in this portion where the ceiling is. Because when I stand at this toilet, I have to have my head like totally sideways like this. So it would be rotated bathtub with a toilet here. And then I was thinking about along this wall, just build full length shelves instead of having a closet. And those shelves could be the bathroom storage instead of having a closet with a door on it. And then that would open me up to take this sink and rotate it and put it right here next to the door that comes into the bathroom. So that way we'd have a sink. The ceiling would be this height at the sink. Because currently, let me rotate this so you can see. Looks like, so this is that closet I was just talking about. And you can see this is a pretty big closet. That's taking up a lot of the space in the bathroom. So I don't see a point in having a closet this big in here whenever the bathroom is as small as it is. So that's why I really want to just get rid of this closet and then we can make the bathroom storage just shelves along this wall. And this will be done away with. And then we can move the sink from right here to right here, but actually against the exterior wall. So you can imagine if the sink would be like against this wall right here, but over here. So I guess for visual, the sink would be like right here somewhere. And you can see, I don't know if you can see. Let me turn this up. And you can see right here how much taller the ceiling is. That would put the sink at a spot where I can actually stand up when I'm using the sink instead of over in this corner currently. For one, I can't see myself at all when I'm standing here in front of the bath. Even when I'm standing all the way back here, not even fully against the vanity, my head is hitting the ceiling if I stand straight up. So, and then when I look in the mirror, I can only see up to right here of myself. So I have to squat down like this to look at myself or use the sink. But I really don't see any reason why that layout wouldn't work. And it would help me avoid all of the problems of raising the roof and everything just to get the ceiling height tall enough that I can walk around everywhere in here. Because the storage area, I don't need to be able to stand up straight whenever I'm getting stuff on and off of shelves. And I honestly don't even have that much stuff to store in the bathroom anyway. It's just, or instead of shelves, it could be cabinets, you know? We leave ourselves quite a bit of room. Because if we look at 26-ish for the sink, let's say 30, just round it up to 30, that puts us right here. So then 30 off of that, give ourselves, from there, say 2 feet for the toilet, puts us about right here. So that gives us here to here, which is basically about as wide as the toilet currently is, 27 inches approximately, of shelf room. Doesn't have to be that big. That puts all the bathroom features in the portion of the bathroom that I can actually stand up in. And it puts the shower in the tallest portion. So I think that makes the most sense. Would it be the most aesthetically pleasing? I don't know. I'm not an architect. And another problem that I think we could probably take care of with this is I do actually think, I know I mentioned that the shower would end about right here, but I do think that I could probably widen this to be an actual 3-foot doorway, because this is a 2-foot wide doorway. And I kind of, whenever I'm walking past the door, standing here, my elbows touch both sides. So I do kind of have to either walk through like this or kind of hunch in as I come through this doorway every time. And I have the same exact problem with this doorway. It's also a 2-foot doorway. I think, just by measuring and mapping out what I've done so far, I'm pretty sure I could widen both of these to be in 3-foot doors. And this wall actually do line up. So if it made more sense to, instead of have a swing door here, I could do a pocket door that slid into this wall. That's always an option, just because it is kind of weird the way that you have 2 different doors coming into the bathroom in the same spot. I don't know, this is creating kind of a weird area. I can't really move this door that way because then it puts it on the shorter side. And then I can't really move this door over there because then that would have to move the bathtub this way, and that would be putting the tub directly where this door is. So I think it still makes sense to have both doors in this corner, but I think that they need to be 3-foot doors, and this door, it may be better to make this door into a pocket door instead of a swing door so they're not swinging into each other. And I don't know, maybe it's fine to have this door swinging out of the bathroom. It does kind of feel weird to have a room where the door swings out of the room as you come in. It's just not a super common way that that's usually done. But anyway, I wanted to just tell you guys what I've been thinking about, and I wanted to get some of you guys thinking about it also, and some ideas going in the comments. I'm open to pretty much anything. The main things that I'm wanting to get out of this is I just want a clean, new, functional bathroom that's level on new stem walls, and I want to have everything on the tall side of the room, which currently everything's on the short side of the room. I don't know why they built it like that. Leave your suggestions and advice in the comments. Let me know if I'm missing something. If you guys see some big issue with something somewhere or some reason why none of this is going to work, let me know. And as always, I appreciate you guys' support and thank you guys for watching.